here again with you this evening. Let me go to the chat and see where all of you beautiful humans are coming in from. I see Kelly, hey girl, Atlanta, welcome. Oh my goodness, East Coast always in the house. Tiffany in New Jersey, welcome you guys. I know we had an incredible, put some flames in the chat. Mativa, hey from Ohio, put some flames in the chat, you guys, if you were on the activation Zoom this morning. I just need to see who was with me there because, oh my goodness, was this an incredible morning. Yes, look at these flames lighting up. Just a few highlights. Jay Peso, you are incredible. And y'all, he is back. He took us not only to a lesson of growth, of power, of expansion, but beyond that. And we are here tonight to help each and every one of you not only activate, celebrate, but also get in a position where you have the confidence to go to your team and do the same. And I want to give you 10 seconds before I bring on the one and only Mr. Worldwide, Johnny Rimbry, but 10 seconds to text your teammates, 10 seconds to get in your group chats to say, you guys, you don't want to miss this. This is something that hasn't been done on our platform before. This is not a normal scripted game plan that we are going through, and you will get more wisdom and more nuggets than in this half hour, 45 minutes, hour that we spend together than you have in a long time. So with that, let's go to the man with the plan. You guys, I say this every time I introduce him. He's a legend in our industry. Not only has he made millions, but he's helped others do the same. In fact, over 40 people this man has coached and mentored and brought up to the limelight. He is a leader of leaders, a mentor of mentors. He has teams we call him Mr. Worldwide for a reason. He is global in this endeavor, building leaders on a mass level. And we are so excited not only to listen and glean wisdom from Mr. Johnny Wimbry, but also understand him as a human being. He leads with his heart. He leads with compassion, but ooh, that dedication and power is the rocket fuel that has us all wanting to get in motion. So with that, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Johnny Wimbry, over to you.
Thank you so much, JoJo. I appreciate you. It is an honor and a pleasure. We're back at it. We're doing it again. What an incredible Sunday this is. If you guys can hear and see me okay, throw some fire in the chat. Let me know that we are live from around the world. I see it. I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be with you guys tonight. In no shape, form, or fashion is this going to be one of those presentations that's well polished. This is something just kind of just off the cuff. It's not going to be any traditional style type presentation. It's just going to be us having a conversation. Our goal tonight is to kind of stretch you into your future. Our goal tonight is to give a platform where individuals just like me, just like you, had an opportunity. We were invited into a free launch. And here's the crazy thing. All of us are in the exact same boat. None of us had any favor in terms of timing. We all had the switch flipped on the exact same day. And that was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. And we were able to start getting position in DreamTrips. And in that moment, we were able to share this where people can get position for free. Now, fast forward, just this past week, we're 72 hours in, we flipped the launch, and now we are in official pre-launch. And now that we are in official pre-launch, everyone who got in the free launch can now make their purchase and activate their business. That's the whole purpose of this Zoom. Because if you're like me, I have hundreds of people who clicked my link and joined for free. And now we just want to kind of invite you into a private conversation, an invitation only style conversation, so you can hear from people just in the last 72 hours. And here's what's amazing. We're not going far back in the past. We're talking 72 hours ago. These individuals that you're about to hear from, they activated. Every single one of them are already starting to see success in their first 72 hours. Some of them, like me, have massive experience in the industry. Some of them have moderate success in this industry. And some of them are new to this style of business in terms of a travel club. So, Dream Trips, for the first time ever, has come together under one roof, and we are Dream Trips, the company, we are Dream Trips, the product, and we are Dream Trips, the opportunity, all under one roof. I believe with what we are seeing right now, with the massive growth, and ranks are popping. And I do want to say this for those of you who come on, we cannot talk about ranks yet. We are going to roll out the ranks, and we're going to let our CEO do that and our executives do that. So I do not want to steal their thunder. So talk about what's going on in your business, but don't name your rank yet. Please don't do that. So with all that being said, Jojo, come back on with me just for a second. I'm going to start with you. And I really want to, make sure that we're respectful in terms of the next presentation that we have, which is about an hour and 45 minutes from now. So we're going to give you a good break to be able to build and lead up for that for our official corporate presentation. But Jojo, you're new to the Dream Trips world. You're new to the travel, but you're not new to network marketing. Like you're a top 1%er and as a 1% female top earner in the industry of network marketing on a global basis. So I pass that legend back to you. How do you feel right now? What are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's so interesting, you guys, being in the industry as long as we have 2 decades. You get these sparks. Always got to go back to being an athlete. I'm a D1 basketball player. My dad was my coach my whole life. There are these moments where you get into the zone, where you've done the work, you've put in the blind hours, you've shot the 1,000 free throws to where you can kind of turn off and just go on autopilot. And the synchronicities and the world, like my dad used to call it when we were in coaching, he called it, Johnny, poetry in motion.
Ooh,
And I feel this kind of like tingling sensation, even in the objections, even in the no's, even in the things that maybe are perceived not going smoothly, but you just have this quiet storm confidence of you're in the zone. You know where we're going. You've been to a promised land, but you know there's a further one down behind. That's
right.
over the oasis, that's beyond where you've been before, and I know that's the end zone. So for me, this is a moment, and we are creating history. We are living in history right now in this moment, and I've got chills. We are all in the zone, ready to go.
And here's what's amazing. We did this exact same call earlier this morning, but we did it for the other side of the world. We had Africa testimonies. We had testimonies out of Europe. We have people who are on in Australia. And the whole idea is there are over 50. How many countries are we at right now? I don't want to exaggerate. I know it's over 70.
It's over 120 actually that we have boots on the ground. Not all have activated, but
Right.
boots on the ground ready to rock. Over 120 countries.
And you got to understand, we are a product that has existed for 20 years. Millions of people have gone on dream trips. So the concept about a dream trip, it's not new. But the opportunity that's being presented is new. We're on the other side of what people would call, revenge travel. Because for the last 5 years, people have been traveling like tippy-toeing traveling, but the travel industry is at an all-time high. As a matter of fact, as I'm speaking to you right now, travel is the largest industry in the entire world. And here's the thing. What I love about who we are and what we do, and I'm in love with home-based businesses. I love home-based business. You cannot talk bad to me about another network marketing company because I speak for all of them. And I am telling you, I champion the home-based business arena. But for me as a professional speaker, I can't brand myself with a product. So if this was a product, a bottled water or a juice or the magic juice that's going to save your life, if it's one of those types of products, I'm not going to say I won't take it, but I can't brand myself with it because it will kill speaking engagements for me. But think about this. We're talking about travel. Like American Airlines isn't going to call me and say, hey, you can't do that company and come speak for American Airlines because American Airlines benefits from us. The Hilton Hotel. And here's the crazy thing. We're in the travel space in the largest industry in the world, and we've never had to refurb any of our products. We're going to be going to Croatia in June or July, sometime in that time period. That resort is restored without us having to pay for it. It is renovated without us having to pay for it. The same thing with airplanes. We're going to be in Rome at my good friend, Rossi's wedding. We're going to be in Rome in March. Guess what? That resort and everything that's going to be waiting on us, all we got to do is show up. And here's the most amazing thing. You're going to hear from people right now, and they're going to tell their story. And I'm going to interview them. JoJo and I, we're going to interview them. We're going to play videos in between. And the whole idea is I want you to think to yourself, when you made that free moment, when you clicked the button, you said, I want to join for free. Our whole idea tonight is we have every hope that you will take it from free to pre-launch, to go full in and all in. So most of you, I am telling you, we got a lot of stuff going on right now, and you're going to hear from people who are just like you, just like me. We found out about it at the exact same time. So let's do this. I'm going to go over. I'm going to start it off real quick, and if I'm going to need some help. I need someone to elevate Willie McIntosh up here. I was looking for him for a second. I couldn't find him a second ago. Okay, thank you so much. So here's what I want to do. Jay Peso, jump on with me real quick. Now, I want to tell you something about Jay Peso. Jay Peso he's not just a new person in the home-based business arena. Jay Peso is actually a seven-figure earner in home-based businesses. And he made his seven figures with DreamTrips. So he understands what's possible. But Jay, when you join DreamTrips, you've never done network marketing before in your life. As a matter of fact, I remember meeting you for the first time in New York. I came to do an event there, and Jay kind of snuck into a VIP area. And one of his friends, his sponsor, said, do you mind if I bring this guy? And I said, listen, you earned the right to have a private moment with me.
Yeah.
And he opened the door and said, I would love to share it with him as my plus one. That was the absolute best yes I've ever made in my life. Because Jay, we have been around the world. We've done some incredible things. And Jay, I know that you blew it out of the water this morning. So I'm going to start with you right off the top. And I'm just going to hand you the mic, man. And I want to hear from you. I may jump in, I may interrupt, but man, just flow. Jay Peso, what's going on with you first 72 hours in DreamTrips?
First and foremost, I mean, you brought up so many memories, Johnny, from that time I met you. But before I speak on that, I want to touch on what JoJo said about poetry in motion. I've felt that before, in both in the athletic world and in business. But the only way to get into poetry in motion is to stay consistent, so you can get into that flow state. But I love that she said that. So. Johnny, man, there's so much, man. I'm very excited for the future because I can see so clear now, especially after, after the last couple years, being here with, Dream Trips, new ownership, and, with Mark and Tammy Smith and Jefferson being the CVO of Dream Trips now, just someone that knows this inside out, and just seeing, working with Jefferson from the very beginning for me and seeing, what he became in the process is very exciting. Working with you, I've learned so much from you in the past. I mean, you're a legend, you're a giant in this industry, and to get the troops back together, I think we're gonna do something very, very special here.
Absolutely. So let me ask you a question. So I remember your first, maybe 60 days, maybe 90 days, when you were fresh. Like, you've never done any home-based business before.
Yeah.
How would you compare the last, let's go ahead and add the free launch in there.
Okay.
From free launch to right now, that's about 45 days. How would you compare the difference in terms of what's going on in your business?
I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible because the last call we did this, I gave you guys 10 key tips when it came down to building a business in the time that we're in right now. But I'm gonna give you about three or four right now. And
Let's
when
go.
I first got in, I was on fire. I was very much on fire, and on fire because of the opportunity. Number one, number two is I wanted to see the world. I wanted to travel, and to have this chance again. I feel like God gave us another gift right now. Jesus gave us another gift, and I'm going at it with that same kind of energy, with that same kind of being enthusiastic about everything that's happening right now. So number one of the first key to everything is act like the door is closing when it's wide open. right now the door is wide open. I mean, the opportunity is we have a very unique opportunity in our hand. But if you don't act like it, you won't. You won't understand it. I guess you won't see the opportunity at hand. So when you act like that, because everything does start with attitude. Momentum comes from urgency. That's number two. In that under this, right? So momentum comes from urgency. And when people feel your urgency, they move as well. I was never the best speaker at all till this day. I'm practicing all the time. I never, I come from a boxing background. This was a whole new world to me. But I moved with a lot of urgency because I knew where I was going. If you know where you're going here with Dream Trips and you're thinking as big as Mark Smith and Tammy Smith, I mean, you can go far, right? So people attract to that. Number two is don't wait to be perfect right now. That's the worst thing you can do is waiting for everything to be perfect. You have to launch messy, and this is another thing that I picked up from Johnny, a long time ago. So you fix everything in the air. I think Johnny, I don't know if I got this story from you, is when most of the fuel from the plane is being burnt before on takeoff, right? And once it's in the air, I mean that's when we on pretty much autopilot. We get to put the plane in, but right now, it's gonna take a lot of consistency and just launch. Mess up. That's how you get better. The more you messed up, the faster you mess up, the better you get. So that was one thing with me when I first got in this industry. I made $180,000 in my first year in network marketing, and I don't even know what I did, to be honest. It took me 3 years to understand what I did, and then it came down to me being excited, moving with urgency, and just doing everything that they taught me to do. I mean, do it enough until I got better, right? I messed it up enough to get until I got better. And number three, speed. They say fast is fun, slow is painful, and I believe that with every fiber of my soul. Speed is a strategy when it comes down to business. Business loves speed, right? Period. So if you're doing anything slow, especially right now, not taking advantage of this this unique opportunity we got in our hands right now, you will kill your business. It's kind of like, yes, I put in 30 personals, but I put in 30 personals in 30 days. You put in 30 personals in 3 years. It's not going to be the same effect, right? So if you do everything, it's in a quicker time. I mean, you crunching your numbers up. So I mean, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, I mean, slow success will kill everything. And having those conversations, having those fast follow-ups. If someone just seeing a 10-minute presentation, getting right back to them in 11 minutes, in 12 minutes, just to get that answered. Yes, no, answer some questions they may have. And I'm pretty sure that all questions are being answered in these presentations. So make it as simple as possible. And I will leave you like this, because I was working with another leader earlier today, and they said, hey, can you get on the phone and explain everything to my prospect? And I said, you know what? It'd be better if you showed them that video, because now what happens is if I explain to that prospect is going to go think that they're going to have to explain to everybody, when all they have to do is really click on a video and say yes or no, and it'll make everything simple for everybody. So, if everybody just trust the process and follow the system, you will have an incredible year here with Dream Trips. So, I mean, back to you, Johnny.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Jay. We've been around the world together. We've been, we had bungalows right next to each other with our wives in Bora Bora. Been on Tahiti cruises. We've been to Monaco. We've been to, casinos. Like we've been places that you see on TV. Like you're from Brooklyn. I'm from East Side Fort Worth. My earliest memory in life was living in a battered women's shelter. Was raised around drugs and violence and gangs my entire life. And when we connected, man, it's almost like, it's almost like we were already entrepreneurs, just in the wrong direction, right?
Right,
As teens.
right.
And when you see something like this, it's not just, hey, I want to convince my family to switch their electricity. I want to convince my friends to switch their mobile phone, their insurance, their diet, nutritions. It's, let's go have fun,
Yeah,
and let's show other people how to have fun. Here's the crazy thing is now we're here. We have multi-million dollar tools that are working for us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. While I'm talking to you right now, there are tools inside Dream Trips that are working for me and it's following the sun. So
Hmm.
I'm living a life, building something, having fun, but you're building something that's going to follow the sun. How many of you
Right.
would like to make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, somewhere around the world? Throw some fire in the chat. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, man. It's always an honor and a pleasure. So, again, for those of you who are with us right now and you are still a part of the free launch, we don't want you to lose your real estate. Some of you have real estate that has a lot of value that's under you right now, and you need to get with the person who invited you or get to the link that you signed up on. If you don't know you signed up, you got a welcome email, and you just forgot about it because it's free. That's what we do. When something's free, it's hard to see the value in it. But for some of us who understands how the binary compensation plans works, we're in like going hard because we understand like it's all about positioning. There are people who have positions in this company that have 10, 20 people under them that are working, and that rolls up to you. Some of them have hundreds. There are a few people here who have thousands, and that's without exaggeration. I have people who got in the free launch on my link, and they have 2,000 people going down one leg, and I can't get them to respond to me. And it's like watching real estate that has so much value that's about to be transferred to me and I inherit it. And I'm telling you, I don't want to inherit it. I want to work with you. I would rather you get it. You deserve it. You're the one who made the decision to make that move that first day. And now here we are, and that window is closing. Most of you have less than 14 days to activate your position, or it's gone forever. And if you want to join Dream Trips tomorrow, if you want to join Dream Trips next month, 6 months from now, it's still going to be an amazing opportunity. But it's definitely not going to be the position that's waiting on you right now to activate. So, with all that being said, Craig and Alma, I want you guys to jump on. This is a husband and wife team. We did a little bit something special with Jay. We let Jay train. We love to hear from him. But now we're going to kind of get into the testimonial side of it. Craig and Alma, I want you to talk about not just your history with Dream Trips. What made you make the decision to join in the free launch, and what has happened in your team just in the last 72 hours? We can talk about the free launch too. The free launch was about a 4 week run. But the last 72 hours, I'm going to ask you questions anyway. So what's going on in your business?
What's up, Johnny? Thanks for having us
Good
on.
to see you.
Yeah, Craig and Alma from Brooklyn, New York. We out here with Jay Peso. What's been going on with our team in the last 72 hours? A lot, man. We just had a lot of excitement. Getting back in with Dream Trips was huge for us. I love building the business. My wife here, she's the crazy one. She loves to take the trips and all that good stuff. But we've been having a blast so far, just reconnecting with some of the people and being able to just the opportunity to travel again. It's been a lot of fun.
What is your history with Dream Trips?
My history is I've been with Dream Trips since 2009. I came into this industry. I was a travel agent already,
That's the
right?
exact year I joined,
Is that right? Nice.
2009.
All right, all right. I wish I had your success when I joined. But yeah, I was a travel agent at that time, and the crazy thing, like some people say, they travel agents don't travel that much, and I wasn't really doing that much business with travel when I got started. But the crazy thing is, taking the dream trips gave me
Mhm.
the experience as an agent to actually build my travel business. What
That's
about you?
beautiful. How about you, Alma?
Well, when I came into Dream Trips, it was in 2013. I was a single parent at that time with three boys, trying to figure out how I was going to take them to Disney because it was going to cost me an arm and a leg. Let me tell you, a lot of parents think how they're going to take their kids to Disney or out of the country. Well, you know what? Dream Trips did it for me. I was able to take my kids. I was able to take their friends, and I don't regret not one day being a part of Dream Trips. It's been a blessing, and it's been a blessing because I've been able to take people who have never even left the block. So I am
Mm.
happy. I am definitely happy to be back.
I love that. One more question for you. So when you guys found out that Dream Trips was officially coming back, the world's largest travel club, this billion-dollar giant was coming back. Now listen, Dream Trips never stopped. They had Dream Trips members like, paying a monthly fee, traveling around all over the world, but the opportunity of Dream Trips changed totally. But now that it's back as an opportunity for us to build and take it global, like, did you believe, like, how did you feel when you heard, like, Jefferson Santos, who's the first Trip member in the history of Dream Trips, is the chief visionary officer? Like, how did you feel when you found this out?
I celebrated. I celebrated because it was time. It was time. Jefferson is the man. He's the one that can make this better than ever. I mean, it's unbelievable. I love Jefferson. Like, it's the dream come true. It really is.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, if you love Jefferson, if you love Craig and Alma's story, throw some fire in the chat. We greatly appreciate you. And speaking of systems, Jay talked about the systems. Like, here we are right now in a startup company with a 20-year-old product that has won awards around the world, that right now on day 3, 72 hours in, we have multi-million-dollar production tools that you can use. Like, I'm a professional speaker. I've been on stage with Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Grant Cardone. I've been on television all over the world. And what you're about to see, I want you to watch this first video. We're going to take a quick video break because I want you to know the tools that you have right now on your website that's ready to work for you. And I finally found systems and a ground floor opportunity that pays me not to talk. You're about to see what I'm talking about right now. Jojo, show them the first video.
There's a new energy moving through the world right now. A shift, a spark, a community that's rising again, ready to explore, connect, and live life wide open. For nearly 2 decades and over 30,000 experiences, from Monaco's Grand Prix to African safaris, from Bali sunsets to cooking in Tuscany, one movement has turned travel into something bigger. Not a timeshare, not another app. The world's largest travel club, rebuilt, reimagined, and relaunched for a new era of dreamers and doers. At DreamTrips, travel isn't a side gig, it's the heartbeat. The pulse that connects people, purpose, and possibility in every corner of the world. The relaunch is on, pre-launch is here. The giant is running, the movement is real, and it's just getting started. DreamTrips, you should be here.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. So everybody that you're about to hear from tonight, they don't have like a jump start on you. You're talking a 72-hour jump start, but they're already creating success. Everybody that I brought on, everybody, Jay, like Craig, Alma, everybody, they're all profitable their first 72 hours, which means they started a business with multi-million-dollar tools in place, and they're already profitable. Now, in the traditional business world, they tell you do not expect to see a profit for the first 2 to 5 years. If you do, you're lucky. We have so many people. If you are in Dream Trips in your first 72 hours and you are in a win-win situation, a win-win means you made your money back, you got the product for free, or maybe you booked the trip already and you've saved more money than you spent. Throw some fire in the chat. I want you to see this. These are people in 72 hours that already have a win-win situation. So speaking of win-win situations, where are they at? Where are they at? I may have to re-bring them back up, but let me go. I see Dwayne is with us. Dwayne, are you here? Is that you? Is that the real Dwayne?
The real Dwayne. Yes, sir. It's the real
Oh,
Dwayne.
he's with us. Okay, man. We got Dwayne. What's going on, my man? Good to see you.
Man, I'm fired up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. We got to click the right button. There we go. I got it. I got it now.
There you go. There you go.
Let me get some light up in here, man. Geesh. There we go.
All right. Dwayne, this call is all about us. Just, we're helping people understand you've got to activate. You got in for free and you got to activate. And many of these people, we're not financially incentivized to help them.
Right.
But you know what it's like to build a global community of family around the world that loves to help people, right?
Right.
Loves to travel. And Dwayne, if there was a mascot for Dream Trips, it's Dwayne. What's going on in your business, my man?
Man, I received that. I received that. Johnny, if you don't mind, man, if you can give me permission to just kind of flow for a second, because I got some notes here.
Hey, Dwayne, you got let me give him justice. Like, is a multiple seven-figure producer. So this guy has built multiple organizations. So Dwayne, give us what you got, baby.
Hey, I'll start with where you just where you left off, man. When you said, Dwayne, you're kind of like a mascot, for Dream Trips. And to be honest, it's not because I'm like this over hypey, like, yay, Dream Trips, yay. Like, it's not because of that at all, right? It's because, to be honest, guys, and let me know if somebody can agree or can relate here. I feel like I've genuinely, okay, let me give it to you like this. I literally had a lemonade stand when I was a kid. Literally. Anybody else on this call maybe like try a lemonade stand or something minute like that? Where my entrepreneurs on this call, right? Who
Now
tried
later.
something, right?
I saw now laters.
Look, listen, where are my entrepreneurs who sold candy in school? Give me some energy in the chat box, right? I was late to class trying to make one more sale in the hallway. Where my real go-getters at? Right? Right? So what am I saying here, right? And there's some people, I just saw some names in the chat. You know this to be true. At 19 years old, I started my first brick and mortar company. All right. It was in Greenville, North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina on this call, right? I started my first brick and mortar company. Somebody said Airheads, right? But it was a video game store. I started my own video game store and I expanded it to 3 different states in 2 years at 19 years old. No joke. You can look this up. I got all the receipts, right? What am I saying to you? What I'm saying, I'm going to go with what Johnny said there. Dwayne's like this mascot for Dream Trips. It's not because of this hypey stuff. It's because of all the things I've tried over the years. Don't get me wrong. Lemonade's cool. All right. Don't get me wrong. Video games are cool. But do you know the last time I've played a video game? All right. All right. Dream Trips, I can genuinely fall in love with taking my family, taking my significant other, taking my kids, taking my daggone self. We're my adults who know we need some me time every now and then, right? Give me some DT, DT, DT for Dream Trips if you're vibing with me already. It's not because Dwayne's like, ooh, wee, sand, pina coladas. No, I can genuinely say, wow, I found a business that I don't have to be hypey about. I don't have to be salesy about it because I'm genuinely in love and excited about this every single day. Can I be honest with you guys? I did not used to wake up for my job when I had 2 jobs. Some of you know my 2-job story, right? But I did not genuinely pop out of bed the way I genuinely pop out of bed for Dream Trips. Somebody give me some energy in the chat box. If something about Dream Trips make you pop out of bed with a different faith, with a different excitement. Look at the chat going bananas right now, right? It's going bananas. You're like, yo, this guy's hitting on something, right? Because I did not wake up for my lemonade stand the way I wake up for Dream Trips. I did not wake up for my JOB #1 or #2 the way I wake up for Dream Trips. All right. There's a different organic excitement that's within me. And that tells me that, Dwayne, if you feel this gutsy about it, come on, Jay. Man, I'm so glad to hear you vibe with me in the chat on that one. If you feel this gutsy about this, sir, go get it done. Go get it done. Let me give you guys a couple things because, Johnny, I'm getting excited. I'm sitting here listening to everybody. I'm saying, Dwayne, what can you bring to this call? Let me give you guys something. If I were you, I'm sitting here thinking, what would I want if I'm listening to Johnny say they're calling him Mr. Worldwide? Geez, maybe you're on this call and you never even made one sale in your own city. You heard Jay Peso. I got excited when I heard his story. 180,000 his first year. And he said, did you hear what he said? He said, I don't even know what I did. I was just excited. He had one tip. I was excited. I said, wow, excitement can make me 180K.
Come on.
Right? So if I were you on this call and you feel like you're football fields away from being worldwide, you're football fields away from maybe making 180K, what can I give you? Let me just give you some nitty-gritty stuff. If you're on this call thinking, Dwayne, what's so new? What's so different about this time? Because I just gave you my story how I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. I just gave you a couple of my tries. My lemonade stand, my 3 video game stores. Trust me, there was a lot more tries. My candy in the hallways. Let me just tell you a couple things that are different here this time than before. Number one, I'm not going to go too deep into this. You can write this down quickly. Number one, the new ownership team. I'm not going to drive it home because they've already did it. Guys, we got the right people in the driver's seat. I'm a sports guy too, JoJo. And when a sports organization is not doing well, you don't cancel the sports organization.
Come on.
You swap out the guys behind the scene. You get rid of the coaches. Listen, I'm from New Jersey, but y'all don't beat me up here. But I'm a New York Knicks fan. I'm from New Jersey, but I'm a New York Knicks fan. What did the Knicks just do? And I'm kind of sad they got rid of the last coach. I'm like, gee, she took you guys to the championship. But they swapped him out and got a guy they feel can finish the job. All right? And our last coach got us to a championship. But we believe that now this coaching staff can finish the job. All right? So I'm genuinely excited about that. That's number one. Number two, we have a new compensation plan. Dwayne, I tried this before. What's so different? This time, the compensation plan, you may not get this, but I get this. It's designed for everybody to get something. I broke down this comp plan after now understanding these things, because for years I did not understand these. All right. And now I'm like, wait, you guys broke it down in a way where everybody can get something. Not just the guys at the tippy top of the mountain. Everybody can earn something here. And can I be transparent? Guys, I made it to the top of the last DreamTrips. And one of my biggest heartbreaks, when I got to the top, I'm like, wait, why are there not more people here? And to be honest, I felt like it was designed for only the people who would run through, burning what do they call burning, run through the burning sands to get to the other end. Guys, you don't have to jump through 10 hoops of fire to make $1 here. Let me give you one right now. Who remembers Get 4, Pay No More? Where my folks from back in the day, give me your 444. If you remember that, let me give you one goodie. They changed it. They increased it from not just Get 4, Pay No More, and we love that. How many of us had our little, some of you still have your necklace. We got a little necklace. I'll wear that necklace everywhere. I'm like, man, I don't have to pay anymore. No more fees. Yay. Thank you, DreamTrips. Now it's Get 4, Pay No More, and Get 4, Pay No More. And every dollar you spent to join, we give it back to you. You break even with the same effort. It's not like Get 4, Pay No More, then go get 44 and make your money back. No, Get 4, Pay No More, and the same 4 makes your money back on top of that. Some of you don't get that. I hope I'm helping you to get that. I just want to give you some stuff that if you're like, I did this before, what's so different now? I'm telling you what's so different now, right? Guys, our memberships are different now. Our memberships are different now. Can I just give you one benefit of the membership? There's tons of new benefits. But the one that we're all jumping for joy is this time, because listen, we sat with Mark Smith and said, here's what didn't work, here's what did. A lot of people joined us, but can we be honest? Not everybody took a lot of DreamTrips. I'm not saying 0 is the number of trips you took in the past, but just give me a 0, 0, 0 if you didn't take as many DreamTrips if you would have liked to in the past. Not saying 0 is the amount of trips you took, but if you didn't take as many as you would have liked to in the past. Well, we cleaned that up. What's so different this time? Here's what's so different. We give you a free one every year for the rest of your life. So you're guaranteed to go on not just one, forever. Who remembers the Sandlot movie? I'm kind of going back a little bit. Forever. Y'all don't know about that. Anyway, all right. You get one forever. I'm looking at my notes here. Johnny already hammered this, so I won't spend too much time here, but just catch it. Dwayne, what's so different this time? I don't want to be in everybody's living room doing 1,000 travel parties. That was a lot of effort. We're not doing travel parties anymore. We're sending a link, and the link does the whole travel party for you. We have a link that does the whole travel party for you. It's 2025. We have modern systems, not old school. You guys are stuck on the old school stuff. Last time I did 1 million travel parties. We'll do none this time. Use our modern system. We've updated everything. Guys, stay with me. I'm almost done here. Dwayne, last time they didn't have any trips that fit for me. I saw one trip, but it was on the weekend. I couldn't get off work. Write this down. Build your own trip. You didn't even know that. Some of you didn't even know that. You can build your own trip. Wait, I can build my... Last time the trips didn't fit my schedule. This time you can put your own schedule, your own activities, your own resort, your own flight, package it up, and it's literally called Build Your Trip. Are you freaking kidding me? Last time they said, we'll give you a bonus to give you some money to go towards your living situation. That was the top bonus. Reach the top, we'll give you a few bucks to go towards your living situation. Maybe use it towards your rent, mortgage, whatever. Forget giving you a couple bucks towards your living situation. We buy you a house. We buy you a villa. It's your name. It's purchased. Not here's a couple bucks to help you knock out your rent. No, it's yours. Everybody type own. I won't make you type out ownership. Just type own. You own it. You own it. What's so different this time? Why would I go so hard again? Because now you own it. Are you kidding me? These last two are really quick, guys. One thing I really love about this is that it's family oriented. I'm in a season where I'm not just doing this for the cash. I'm doing this for my family, man. Just give me a 777 as a sign of family, all right, and connection. This is not really just about me. I just know that I have the faith to go after this, all right? But I'm doing this because my children deserve to experience certain things that I know that if I was somewhere else, they may not experience what's here in DreamTrips. I know what's here. I know the magic that's here. Wow, I got a magic shirt on. I know the magic that's here. I know the camaraderie that's here. I know the heartbeat that's here. This is like church on steroids. All right. I know the camaraderie that's here. I want my family around that kind of stuff. I want my family around go-getters like JoJo. I want my family around people who are ready to totally knock out the situation like Jay Peso. I want my family around solid people like a Johnny Wimber. Don't forget, put that doctor in front of his name, y'all. That man ain't playing out here this game of life. Last thing I give you, and I'm out the way, I promise. This is your chance to be first. What's so different this time? You're first this time. Guys, I came in 5 years late last time, and I thought I was early. 5 years into the company, here I come. Only person in North Carolina. Hey, how do you make this thing work? Now I look back, I was like just green and just like, I had no idea. 5 years late and still went to the very top of the company. I won't give you numbers because Johnny said don't. I'll just put it to you this way. The numbers it took me to reach the top of the company, all right, it took me 6 years, and I dug this thing out, man. I'm proud of myself for digging this thing out with everything I had. I gave it everything I had and dug this thing out to the top. 6 years it took me, and it was worth every year. What took me 6 years to do, can I be honest with you? We've already passed that number and we haven't even opened the doors yet. The company doesn't officially launch till January. This is pre-launch. We're not even a real company on the statistic boards yet. They're like, okay, let's just put your name in the system. DreamTrips is coming. We haven't even been established yet as far as the public eye goes. I'm not 5 years late this time. You're not 5 years late this time. Dwayne, what's so different this time? You're first. Give me a 111 in the chat box. You may not ever get an opportunity like this to put yourself, what they say, there's a situation where sometimes you move from last to first. Do not miss your chance to be first this time, man. Where I'm from, folks, listen, I grew up in the South for a chapter of my life. Even music I used to joke about sometimes hit us late. Like, man, we finally got this song down here. Even music hit us late. Oh, they've been jamming to that song for years. We just get it in the South years later. All right, guys, I hope I've given you something to say. What's so different this time? I just gave it to you, man. And I pray you don't miss those opportunities and those bullet points I just gave you. Johnny, I appreciate you. Micaiah, Mark Smith, Jay Peso, JoJo, Craig, and all of my folks, Ginger, all you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm excited to enjoy the rest of our lives, make it the best of our lives together. And thank you for letting me share today, Johnny. Let's go.
Thank you, Dwayne, man. I don't have anything else from you, man. I'm ready to go work myself, man. So look, I'm going to keep this ball rolling. I want to go over, this is one of the individuals that I have signed up. Actually, she signed up on my link, and then we kind of met after that. So Hallie and Austin, if you guys would jump on just for 1 second, give us about 2 minutes. I want to talk about, now I just want to know, what are you feeling right now with DreamTrips? What's going on in your business? You guys are having a pretty good start. A very good start. And if you were going to compare this to anything else you've ever done, what's going on for you guys right now?
Hey, Johnny. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having us on here. It's kind of hard to follow up after everybody that's already talked. It's been a killer lineup tonight. But honestly, kind of what Dwayne was just saying, you know, I was with DreamTrips back in the day, and I was looking at my back office, and it's like, you know, the numbers that are in my back office right now are numbers that took me years to put into the system before. There's not the resistance that there used to be. And the social media landscape has been just like primed and prepped for us over the past few years to where now people want it. I feel like back then there was much more of that hesitance to make money in the online space. And now that's so common. And it's like, when you pair that with a travel product, you can't beat it. So yeah, I mean, we're on track right now, you know, the numbers by the end of the week to hit ranks that took me months and years and other companies that I've been a part of.
Wow. Congratulations. I know that you've been on DreamTrips before. I'm watching your numbers, and I mean, you join a company during a free launch, the day it goes live, and you make your money back that day.
Yeah.
Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Yep.
and you got the product for free.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Welcome to DreamTrips. Go ahead.
One thing, I feel like we're so focused on the opportunity. The opportunity is amazing. You can't beat it. Right. But like, after being a part of DreamTrips and then having to travel like a normal human for multiple years, I cannot wait to be back on a dream trip, because it doesn't compare. And if you're new here, I hope that you realize that these aren't just discounted prices on trips. The experience is something you can't compare to anything else. The people that you're surrounded with, the safety that you feel, but also just like the elevation of the details on the trips, the little things that you wouldn't think about. Like, we're parents, we have 4 kids. And as a mom, like, planning a normal trip, by the time I leave the trip, I feel like I need another vacation for myself, because planning it just takes so much energy out of you. And a dream trip is something that you can show up with your family and just turn it all off. You can put it all down. You can actually rest. Somebody else is going to babysit you. You've already got stuff planned for you. You've got a whole lineup ready to go. So we're on 3 wait lists for trips.
Yep.
That's awesome.
We're planning.
That is awesome.
We're going to do one like every month.
Well, congratulations, guys. I got to keep moving, but I want to celebrate your success. Thank you for joining us tonight. And listen, everybody you're hearing from, we started the same day, like 72 hours ago, sometime during the free launch. JoJo, let's show one more video. And after this video, I've got a surprise for you. I did not expect this. I didn't know this was going to happen. We got a special guest that's with us right now. And then JoJo, play this video, and we'll bring our surprise guest on.
You work hard. You build. You provide. But when was the last time you actually lived? Because life isn't meant to be lived between paychecks and to-do lists. It's meant to be experienced. If you've ever wished you could pay less for travel, let me introduce you to DreamTrips. DreamTrips is celebrating its 20th anniversary, 2 decades of changing the way people see the world. Over 30,000 unique DreamTrips, more than 2 million travelers, and hundreds of millions of dollars saved on travel worldwide. This isn't a trend. It's a legacy, built on experiences that last a lifetime. It's actually costing you money not to be a DreamTrips member. Our members unlock wholesale pricing, saving up to 80% on hotels, resorts, and condos worldwide. And with our 110% price match guarantee, you'll never overpay again. Bali, $879 on DreamTrips versus $4,500 elsewhere. That's 83% off. Maldives, $769, saving $627. Dubai, $1,127 versus $2,100. Vegas, 5 nights for $893, saving $729. Trip after trip, DreamTrips beats the competition, guaranteed. And if you ever find it lower, we'll match it and add 10% into your loyalty wallet. Every month you stay active, you earn DreamTrips points, dollar for dollar. Use those points to drop your next trip's price even further. It's like a built-in vacation fund that rewards your loyalty. But this isn't just about saving money. It's about living life to the fullest. And that's where our DreamTrips come in. The DreamTrip experience is curated, hosted, and completely handled for you. From the moment you land to the moment you leave. It's unforgettable. Athens, 4 days, 3 nights, $699. Normally, $1,500. Dubai, 4 days of luxury, 4 breakfasts, 3 dinners, multiple tours, $589. Positano, $669 with excursions included. From Tomorrowland to the World Cup to safaris and Santorini, DreamTrips curates experiences that become the highlights of your life. There are 2 membership levels, business class and founders. Business class membership, $199 one time plus $67 a month. Includes full access to the DreamTrips portal, the 110% price match guarantee, the Build Your Trip feature to create your own adventures, and access to all DreamTrips worldwide. And for our 20th anniversary, we're introducing the all-new Founders Membership. $399 one time plus $145 a month. You'll receive 1 free Founders Dream Trip every single year you remain a member, plus free access to over 1,300 VIP airport lounges and free global 24/7 concierge service. Both memberships also accrue DreamTrips points, dollar for dollar, reducing every dream trip you take. And when you refer 4 friends, your membership is completely free. It's never been easier or smarter to live the DreamTrips lifestyle. With DreamTrips, you never travel alone unless you want to. It's community, confidence, and connection on every continent. And remember, if you're a founding member, you'll receive a free Founders Dream Trip every year for life as long as you remain an active founding member. That means year after year, your next unforgettable adventure is already waiting, fully covered. This isn't just travel. It's a lifestyle for those who refuse to settle for ordinary. For 2 decades, DreamTrips has changed how people see the world. Now it's your turn. Every day you wait, you miss another trip, another memory, another sunset. Join today, choose your membership, and start traveling the way you were meant to. DreamTrips, the last travel membership you'll ever need. You should be here.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, multi-million-dollar tools built for us, waiting for us on the first day of the pre-launch. I've never seen that before. Highly invested company going all in to give us everything that we need to go global, which took us into over 100 countries around the world. Jojo, let me see your face real quick. I got something exciting. We did not expect this, so I'm going to hand this over to you. I want you to have the honors, and after this, go ahead and bring on the next individuals. I may jump in on this and ask a question. I'm not sure, but I know that you're excited. I'm excited. So let's introduce our special guest. Take it away, Jojo.
I love it. And he is truly one of the most incredible people behind the scenes, you guys, who is putting this together, the game plan, the boots on the ground, everything we need. Our co-founder and chief growth officer, you guys, that title, we may just like say it and then let it go, but the growth that he is planting, the seeds that he is planting behind the scenes and in front of the camera for all of us. I hope you're all getting the wisdom, the nuggets week to week, day to day from Mr. Micaiah York, because this is a masterclass of how to be a leader in the front, a leader that's behind everyone as well. Truly a full court press is Micaiah York right now. And so we appreciate you, Micaiah, for all that you are doing. And we are so glad that you surprised us tonight. So you guys, our co-founder, our chief visionary officer, Mr. Micaiah York. Give it up for him in the chat, y'all.
Fire in the chat. Fire in the chat.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you. I had to, I think I just realized I got something in my teeth, which that's going to be a problem if I don't get that out.
You're good.
There we go.
Beautiful.
We good now. We good now. What's up, Dream Trips? Listen, I'm so happy to be here. Wow, we have some powerful speakers. I'm not going to take too much time because the people that have already spoken, there is so much excitement. But I just want to tell you this. I've been sitting with the CEO and owner of the company for the last 45 days. We've been in the war room. And I can tell you, what we've launched is not even close to what we have coming. One thing that we're going to do as a company is always be looking 10 years out, 5 years out, 2 years out, 3 years out in advance. We are always going to stay ahead of the competition, always stay ahead of what is happening. We're already thinking 2026. We're already thinking what you need as brand ambassadors, as travelers to go and fulfill your dreams and to fulfill your goals. We take it seriously that when you come a part of DreamTrips and you want to travel the world and you have your reason why, you have your desires, and everybody is different, right? When I first started in the industry, I didn't come from money. I grew up with a single mom. I have 2 older brothers and a younger sister. I mean, we were so broke, we couldn't pay attention. Like she would take us to school, go to work, pick us up from school, and then go back to work. And I just always thought there had to be another way. And that's when I found this space. And because there were leaders like you've heard from today that linked arms with me and believed in me, I was able to go out there and build some just massive businesses. But it's because of the reason why. And so don't lose track of your reason why. Don't let your fear of what if it doesn't work outweigh your reason why on why you're going to make it work. And whatever that scale is, and so whatever your reason why is, that is what ours is as a company. And I'm just going to challenge one person. I know there's somebody on here right now that has yet to activate your account. I'm going to challenge you for this to be a sign to go log into your dreamtrips.com website, activate, jump all in, cannonball all in. Listen, we have apps coming. We have multiple apps coming that some of y'all are aware of. Some of you experienced in the past. It's coming back better and bigger and better than you've ever experienced before. This is going to be such a seamless build for you. And I want to share just a quick story. I'm going to throw it back over to you, Mr. Worldwide. I don't know if you want to ask any questions or not, but I ran across an opportunity. Opportunity like this comes into your life maybe once, maybe twice. And I was sitting in seats similar to you. I had a friend of mine tell me about an opportunity, and I said no for a full year. And during that year, my friend made his money back. He got a free iPad. He got a free Lexus. He got a $25,000 bonus. He got a $50,000 bonus. This was my roommate, let alone my friend. He was my roommate. I was living with the guy. He got a $100,000 bonus. He was making $50,000 a month before I made a decision to say yes. So what's the moral of the story? I was holding myself back. I didn't believe. I didn't take action. Now, granted, I still joined. And I still joined to go out and make seven figures. I still joined and went off to launch countries and live in different countries and learn new languages and see the world and change my life. A year later, 2 points I want to make. One, don't be me. Take action. Without emotional attachment attached to it, without there being any emotional attached to the results, take the action, because action is what is going to drive those results. And the second thing, know this, you must stay consistent in your activity, because there's going to be somebody that is going to join your business a year from now and they're going to go to the top of the company, but you cannot not give them that opportunity if you don't stick and stay. So you have to stick and stay. You have to activate. You have to commit. You have to jump in. And just like all the people you've heard from today, there's nothing different between us and you. The only difference is we've had more people tell us no. We've overcome more challenges. We've had to self-talk ourselves out of quitting and just go and do the work. And so, Johnny, I'm fired up, man. I'm excited for y'all. I know we got a presentation here in about 50 minutes or so, but
Yes.
I want to throw it back over to you, brother, and just congrats, man. DreamTrips is lucky to have you, man.
Thank you, man. Listen, I have one question for you. So you have people who are watching right now, and the whole thing is we're catering to people who are still like on the fence. They haven't activated, and now they're ready. They watch this and they're ready. Like, I'm ready to get started. This is a no-brainer. I'm ready. And then we're going to give them 30 minutes to build for the next call. So they have 30 minutes to build for their very first call to invite people to a presentation. What do they do right now?
This is what I would do right now is I would log in. First of all, I would make a list. Be thinking about who do you love and care about the most? You've recently just joined the most epic product club in the world. I like using words like endorsed. I've recently endorsed. I like using words like I've recently partnered up with this incredible opportunity. What are you doing tonight? So this is what I would recommend. If you just found out that there was a garage full of gold in your garage and you couldn't possibly carry it all out yourself, and you had to contact 10 people to help you carry that gold out, and however much gold they could carry, it was theirs. Who would be those 10 people you would call? And I want you to call them and I want you to tell them, hey, listen, I thought of you. I found something I'm excited about. I've just recently endorsed this incredible product. What are you doing tonight at 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? If I sent you a link, would you watch it? And just share the information with them. Invite them on to hear somebody's story. Tell them you have to hear their story. And so that would be my suggestion. Who are the top 10 people you love and care about the most? Reach out to them, tell them, and we can talk verbiage. And everyone uses different verbiage, Johnny, but I like saying things like, hey, listen, I thought of you because I found a way how I'm going to travel the world more this year. I found a way how I'm going to be able to start shopping and being able to help my family financially. And I thought of you. Listen, people want to be thought of. They're going to be like, really, you thought of me? Awesome. Because when you lead with your reason why, you interest them for knowing what it is that you're doing. But if you call your friends and your family and you start telling them what it is you're doing, they're now making a decision based off of how well you are at speaking. And you don't want people making a decision based off of how well you are at speaking. You want them making a decision based off of the information that they see. And so all we are doing is getting people in front of the information, allowing them to say yes or no to DreamTrips. It's called giving the gift of travel. And so for the brand new people, first of all, welcome. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you on a cruise. And let's get some of your guests on for tonight.
That's awesome. Thank you, Micaiah. You are Chief Growth Officer. We greatly appreciate you. I got one more, JoJo, and then I'm going to turn it over to you. I want to go to Steven Smallwood. Where are you at, my friend?
I am
There
right
he
here, bro.
is. All right, Steven, listen, man, I'm watching your numbers. You got things popping right now, man. We're on the 72-hour stretch. You got in during the free launch. What's going on with you right now? Tell us about Dream Trips. Why are you here? If you're back, tell us why you're back.
So I am back. I got in at the tail end, like Dwayne said, I was way late to the party last time. So when he said this time we're first, when Jefferson called, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, wait, say it again. Say it one more time. I think I asked him 5 times. It's the beginning. Um, I can tell you flat out, just like Jordan, Bird, Magic, all of them. They were masters at the basics. For me, that's what it is. It's shaking the dust off. It's going. I've been uninspired for the last 5 years, 10 years, however long it's been.
Mhm.
And when Dream Trips came back in, there wasn't a chance I was going to miss it. Not a chance. So the the first 24 hours, I'm back to being, mine's going to be paid for. Everything's good. Life is great. But I want to. For me, I just want everybody to realize get your four, two left, two right, two left, two right. Stick to the basics. If you'll just be a master at that. But I loved what you said, what Dwayne said, Micaiah said, as so many JoJo said, everybody keeps saying it. Just share your link. Just let the videos do the talking for you. Don't make it about, I'm speaking to myself. I've done that. I try to explain it. I try to, and then there's this trip, and I'm going to Vegas next month. I'm going on the Royal Caribbean in January. I want to go to everything. I want this trip that they talked about to Croatia. My wife was so excited, and she's very anti anything that's not our own business because we have a school. We're doing some stuff with a nonprofit. Um, when I told her what it was, when we joined, I got a founders pack. She got a founders pack. So we're a
Mm.
household that's we're all in, all in. And she
That's awesome.
automatically told me we are going on that trip to Romania to the castle. So that's happening next October. I don't have a choice. So
All
I'm
right.
I'm just I'm just thrilled to be here, man. I want to learn from you guys and catch that wave.
Well, congratulations on your first 72 hours, man. To see you in a profit zone, to see your team start duplicating. I'm honored to be teamed up with you, man. We're going to do some great things together. Thank you so much for being on the call.
Thank you.
Joe, I want to be respectful. I really do want to give these people at least 20, 30 minutes to promote for the next call. So I'm going to turn this back over to you. I know you got some. Now, these are the stories. These are new stories. So we're going to come from a different perspective right now. So Jojo, when you are done, let's finish the Zoom with the last video. Take it away.
All right, you guys. Well, this is so phenomenally exciting because I'm going to bring on my girl, Ginger Tyler. You guys heard from her this morning, but we're going to take a different slant on things because for a lot of us, we're brand new. Some of you guys are like, maybe you have no idea what Dream Trips was and how quickly this can become such an incredible asset to you. And you guys have heard little nuggets. I just want to share this, Ginger, as you're coming on, if you're still in here. There she is. So you guys, here's the thing. Everyone, no matter what you're doing, you are creating your story. I want to say that one more time. No matter what you are doing or not doing, you are creating your story. You are giving people subconscious ways that they are going to follow you or not. And so when you look at what we're doing right here, right now, every choice that you make, every text that you send, everything you do is subconsciously teaching your team that that's what they have to do. And you want to know the number one question that's going to get asked to you? I promise you, if you know it, you can put it in the chat. When someone asks you, how did you get started? What did you do? So you're going to take them through this whole process, and then the question they're going to ask is, okay, what did you do? And so each person that I'm going to bring on is creating that story with pride, with power, with conviction, that they can look someone in the face and say that they did some incredible things. So Ginger, with that, share with us in the last 72 hours, as someone brand new who's never built in Dream Trips, what have you been able to do? And then what have you seen your team do in the last 24 to 48 hours?
You got to keep me on my toes. I thought I was talking about something else. See, y'all, you got to be ready. When they say you're coming on a Zoom, always be ready to pivot.
But I want you to talk about those testimonies about your team, because as a product, this is so important.
So what's cool for me is, some of us, we love dream trips. We've been on a dream trip and we were all in right when we heard about it. But what's been so fun for me is people that believed me, people that trusted me for, whatever reasons. We have those people that we know, love, and trust. Those people in my world went, okay, fine. Like, wait, I'm in. I'm in. And that first day, my phone, I'm trying to sign up people and I'm trying to do all this stuff, and people are calling, going, oh my gosh, like, I just saved $100 a night on my hotel. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I said you were going to do. You know what I mean? Like, all these people were excited. I had a guy call. He already had a hotel booked in Dallas. And he decided, to do his little skepticism on it, right after he signed up. And he calls, my light keeps going off. And he says, it's $75 less. So he canceled it and rebooked. Instantly saved $75. We got someone that's going to Hawaii next month. She saved some money. And so it's been fun to see these people call me in the first hour of signing up and going in and saying, oh my gosh, Croatia is there? I've been wanting to go to Croatia for 10 years. Oh my gosh, like, they're seeing those trips that are there. And so that's what's fun for me is, and during the Zoom, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hop on a lot and I hit refresh, and 2 more people have signed up since about an hour ago. And I don't even know who you are. I hope you're on the Zoom right now, and congratulations and welcome for joining. But it's just, I'm so excited for the ride, and I love helping people make travel a tax write-off. I'm not a CPA, but I like to pretend to be one on TV. And so that's what I love, is I'm going to make travel a business trip everywhere I go.
I love it. And this is the story, you guys. Ginger came in, she got her founder's pack. She helped 4 people get rocking. She did it in her first 30 days. So now she's got an ROI, a return on her investment. She has 4 and pay no more. And now she's working with her team for them to have the experience, the passion, and the exact same story. I always say this, Ginger, thank you so much, you guys, because there's no secret door that we open at 50K. There's no secret door that we open at 100K, right? I'm going to say this over and over because the foundation of how we build is the duplication that we see throughout our organization. So I want to bring on Angela. We got 2 more. We're going to go power through these. Miss Ange, if you are with me, you are an OG vet in this space, and your team has had some incredible success. Are you with me, Ange? There she is.
Yes. Hey, how are you?
Hi. So give everyone your quick background and what you have felt in the last 72 hours with your team.
Okay, so my name is Angela Taylor Smith. I am a registered nurse. I have been with DreamTrips for 11 years, and yesterday was my anniversary. So I've been celebrating on social media all day and yesterday as well. So I enrolled 10 people, and that 10 people grew into over 200 people. And I just have been very excited. I have been on phone with people, just talking to them, let them know, because they see my social media presence. They know I travel. When I walk in the room or when I go to work or wherever I go, they know I'm traveling somewhere. So when I was younger, I was the travel planner for my group. Okay. I was 16 years old and I was planning out the trips for them. Okay. And what I don't call it, I don't call it a bill. I call it my dream fund, because wherever I want to go, I'm going to put that money in that account to take those trips. So all those vacation experience I have, I've been to France, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Italy, Dominican Republic, all kinds of different places. And before COVID, I was on a trip every month.
Wow.
Every month.
Wow.
So I'm just have been excited about DreamTrips. I love to see people win. I brought my friends along, my family along, and some of them have been on those DreamTrips with me. It has been exciting, a very, very, very exciting, amazing time with DreamTrips. And I just love it. Yeah. And I just want to tell everyone, when I started, all I saw was travel, because that's what I wanted to do. But then I thought, hey, I'm a nurse. I need a home-based business. I need tax write-off. And DreamTrips gave me those tax write-off. So when I go on vacation, even when I take a photo and it appears on Dream Trips, I write it off.
Yep.
And
Amen.
I know it works because the IRS had audited me and I sent them the information. I sent them my list of all my vacations, all the details of that vacation, and I wrote them off.
Amazing.
So I don't have to pay IRS, they pay me.
I love it. It's so true. And Ange, real quick, tell us if you came in, you're a founder. Yes?
Yes, I am a founder. Of course, I'm a founder. I like everything. I love VIP.
I love VIP. That's for me too. And you did your 4 and pay no more.
Yes.
You took care of that.
Yes.
And now you did it in your first 72 hours. So now you know.
First 72 hours. Yes.
Amazing. And now you are literally helping all of your teammates do exactly the same thing.
That's what I've been doing all day today, on the phone with people, letting them know, hey, you need to go ahead and enroll. I want you to be there on the beaches around the world. And that's what I want. I mean, I'm a travel influencer. I influence people to travel, and I have changed people's lives, and that's what I want to do.
Amazing, you guys. Be consistent, be influential, know where you're going. And you are a bright and shining star, and I can't wait to be on the cruise with you, babe.
All right. I'll see y'all on the cruise.
Okay. So lastly, guys, and then we're going to bring it home with our last video. Chelsea out there in Colorado, you are an incredible woman. We shared your story this morning as well, but kind of give us a little brief snippet of what you've done being brand new to Dream Trips in the last 72 hours and what you are excited about leveraging the portal as a mama with a young baby. Share with us your story real quick.
Thank you, JoJo. Yeah, so when I first heard about Dream Trips, I was lit up. It lit something very deep in me. I know that I want to travel with my family and I want to give my child world experiences. I loved doing that when I was younger, so to do that with her is a dream come true. I know a lot of people have been praying for this opportunity, and the fact that it came around for all of us is something powerful. For me, I am excited about it. I'm passionate about it. I took advantage of the free launch and brought a lot of people in. And Mark made it clear, like, not everyone's going to activate. There's a certain percentage. And I'm finding that to be true. But because I did that bulk up, enough people activated to get my pay for, or bring for, pay no more, and get the ROI. And the fact is, the people that have done it are people that I genuinely want to go travel with. Like, I'm genuinely excited to be on this cruise with them. I'm genuinely excited to see what we can create together. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm excited.
Amazing. And you guys, this is the drumbeat. This is the story. You create the story, you share the story, and you help others create their story. The dream is real, and we are achieving it every step of the way together. You have ample opportunities to do that. I just want to share one last thing before I go to play this video, you guys. If there's a prayer to be said, do not just ask for the blessing or the miracle. Ask for certainty beyond logic. Because if the certainty beyond logic is what is answered, how do we move when we have certainty beyond logic? When you know you are going to call someone and they're going to say yes. When you are given that moment in advance of feeling that certainty. If you knew certainty beyond logic that you were going to the top of this company and it was just a matter of time, how many extra calls would we be making? How many more people would we say, oh, they said not right now. Okay, next. Certainty beyond logic. Because when you pray for certainty beyond logic, all of the blessings, all of the miracles are inevitable. So with that, you guys, we have a little snippet of window to get on the phones, to activate now. Ginger, I love that you had 2 people activate while we were on this Zoom. Get with everyone that you have enrolled on a personal one-to-one level, like Ange, with your heart, leading forward, leading with vision and commitment of where we're going. And you guys, tonight is the perfect time. Mr. Micaiah York is going to be live in just over 30 minutes. You do not want to miss this presentation. More importantly, you don't want your people to miss it. This is the setup for the rest of this week. We have a weekly pay cycle, everyone. So Thursday at 11:59, you want to be activated. You want to be activated so you keep all of that volume underneath you. Thursday, 11:59 Central Time is our next pay window. So let's all get activated and build and lift each other up. With that, enjoy this video, y'all, and we will see you live in just over a half an hour.
Something big is happening. A new era of DreamTrips is here. The energy is real, the momentum is global, and people everywhere are joining the world's most loved travel movement. The only question is, will you just watch it happen or be part of it? You're already sharing your stories. Now, you can get paid for them. No pressure, no pitching. Just inviting people into the club you already love. Here's how simple it is. 1. Use the proven marketing system we give you on day 1, just like the video you're watching right now. 2nd, people join the club. 3rd, you earn commissions, travel dollars, overrides, and even free trips. Every traveler you inspire moves you closer to your next getaway and a bigger residual income. This isn't just about travel, it's about connection. A community that celebrates wins together, grows together, and explores the world together. And you're not doing this alone. We've built the tools, the training, and the support so you can hit the ground running from day 1. All you need is your phone, your network, and your passion for adventure. Here's where it gets powerful. As a DreamTrips brand ambassador, you're not just saving money, you're earning it. You unlock the ability to earn commissions, bonuses, and team overrides. Refer 4 members at your same level, and your monthly membership is free. With fast start bonuses and direct commissions, brand ambassadors can break even in their first month. Then there are travel dollars, our version of travel freedom. Earn them simply by sharing the dream, then spend them on flights, hotels, dream trips, or luxury suites. It's like having guilt-free monopoly money that can only be spent on adventure. You're literally getting paid to see the world. And as you rise through the ranks as a DreamTrips brand ambassador, the rewards go beyond commissions and travel dollars. First, unlock your own $100,000 jet card, a luxury benefit that lets you book private flights anytime through our concierge. Choose your destination and go. Freedom without limits. Next, experience the Four Seasons private jet journey, a 16 to 24-day adventure for 2 aboard the Four Seasons jet. Fly first class only with a private chef and bartender, staying exclusively at Four Seasons resorts around the world. Every moment is curated luxury. And finally, the ultimate symbol of legacy, the DreamTrips private villa. A deeded home in one of our resort destinations across Europe or Asia, gifted as a trophy of achievement and a legacy you can keep in your family for generations to come. These are the rewards for those who lead, inspire, and help others see the world differently. And here's what makes this even better. Enroll just 4 new members with your same pack or higher, and your monthly membership is free. Plus, if you do it in your first 30 days, you've earned back your entire initial investment. Start your business, cover your membership, and profit, all by helping 4 people start their own DreamTrips journey. Getting started is simple. Business class membership, $67 a month with a one-time $199 enrollment. Or $299 all in your first month as a brand ambassador. Founders membership, our elite tier with VIP airport lounge access and 24/7 concierge service. $145 a month with a one-time $399 enrollment. Or $599 all in your first month as a brand ambassador. And as a Founders level member, your experience goes even further. You'll receive a free Founders Dream Trip every year for life, as long as you remain active. One fully curated VIP experience each year. A reward for being part of the founding group, relaunching DreamTrips to the world. And it doesn't stop there. When your team shares the dream, you earn bonuses and overrides. From direct commissions and fast start bonuses to check matches and achievement rewards within our 2-team system built for explosive growth. You're not just building income, you're building leverage. A community of brand ambassadors all doing the same simple thing. Travel, share, repeat. This is more than a business, it's a movement. The relaunch is real. The pre-launch is now. The only thing missing is you. Click the button below to enroll now. Founders memberships are going fast. DreamTrips. You should be here.